Okay, so in this video, I'm going to take you through how to bench press in line with the universal truths that we coach at Desert Barbell. So universal truth number one for the bench press is where the power, the force comes from. In the bench press, that is the muscles, pecs and the triceps primarily. Now, in order for us to be able to effectively transfer that force onto the barbell, we need to have a stable shoulder. A stable shoulder requires us to pull the shoulder blades together, pull them down, and then lift the chest, lift the rib cage towards the barbell. So Beck is going to give us a visual representation of what happens at the shoulder. She's going to squeeze her shoulder blades together, and then she's going to pull the shoulder blades down. So next, we need to establish our grip width on the barbell that enables us to have a stable shoulder. As a beginner, chances are you're going to want to start with a more narrow grip, and as you get more advanced, you're going to move your grip wider and wider. So here we also need to have a stable wrist. In order for us to achieve that, we must think about squeezing the bar hard with our pinky. Okay, so when we're thinking about bringing that barbell down, we must bring it straight down to our chest, roughly sternum level, and then push straight back up again. We are constantly thinking about lifting our chest to the bar and meeting it halfway. So universal truth number two for the bench press is breathing and bracing. Now, whilst the principle is the same, here we are taking a brace in a maximally extended position, meaning that we're going to try and lift the ribs. Okay, so here Becca's laid quite flat on the bench. All I'm going to ask her to do is take that big breath in and lift the ribs. Good. Bring the bar down and push back up. Good. Universal truth number three for the bench press is leg drive. Now, leg drive is all about hip extension. And here what we are trying to achieve is bring the hips and the shoulders closer together. Cool. Okay, so what we can see here is Beck is creating pretty much no tension at all. Everything is very flat. Everything's quite loose. So whilst this might seem okay with an empty barbell, when we approach near maximal loads, we are going to see a lot of instability and a lot of power being leaked. Okay, so now what we can see here is Beck trying to create maximal tension through the hip. We can see a big difference between the height of her knee and her hip. She's pushing herself up the bench to create the smaller distance between her shoulders and her hips. Good. So once we've created tension throughout the entire body in our setup, we must have an extremely efficient unrack in order to not lose any of that tension. What we see is Beck push up the bench. She keeps her hip high. The shoulders are underneath the bar. She small lift out, drops the hips down, maximal tension still engaged.
Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't draw the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't draw the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now, told him on the lay. I've been moving dog, yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk, don't care what they say. I don't got no patience, I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it, running up all these digits, and I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes, I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business, and I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't draw the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP.
I hope you found this information on the bench press useful and that you feel more confident going into the gym to do bench press in your next session. If you would like to know more, then if you're in Dubai, come to Desert Barbell, attend one of our bench press clinics, get some personal coaching from one of our expert coaches. Or if you'd like to understand the universal truths in more detail, then attend the Desert Barbell Strength Coach certification. Boom.